Hello again. Oh, I just had a really nice talk with someone the other day, and they were asking about how we are and how we can help the world. And I was telling them that the greatest impact that we all have always is our state of being. And what I love about the Bright Path meditation, about the Shia's Ascension, is that we have techniques that actually allow us to see where our attention is and to make a choice for praise, gratitude, and love. So every time we change our attention and are moving our awareness with these techniques, from just thinking, or just kind of, being affected by stuff, we move our attention with these simple techniques. We're actually contributing to consciousness rising, to the growth of humanity. We're actually helping everyone on the planet lift out of the feeling of fear or depression or inability to go forward in their lives, that kind of struggle, that kind of feeling like you're walking through chaos and confusion. We're contributing to the rise of humanity out of that darkness, out of that heaviness, by us choosing for light, for us choosing for expansion, for us choosing for praise. Simple praise changes our attention from what's wrong to what is in this moment. I love that so much. So on one hand, yes, I make that choice for me, but because my state of being is energy, right? Like we can feel people's moods. You can walk into the room and go, oops, I can feel the heaviness or the sharpness, or there's just been a fight, or I can feel the lightness and the happiness, or I can feel the sacredness when I walk into a church. So you can feel the context of what this environment has been expressing, or we have energy of ourselves. So what energy are we projecting? What are we choosing to give away? And with praise, and us choosing to praise or to be in a state of praising, to look at the good in our world, we're choosing for that. We're contributing good into the universe, into the energy of this world. And then the next technique is gratitude. And the pureness of gratitude is realizing that what is in this moment is being given. And so we're grateful for that. So the energy is of giving, of receiving, not of taking by force or needing. I need this, I have lack, but of receiving because it exists. There's a huge difference in that. The energy that there's something missing and I need to do and find and take and fight for it. The world's full of that. How do you transcend that feeling? How do you help everyone overcome that? How do I not focus in that also? How do I not get caught up in that whirlwind of lack and need and trying to beat and trying to have more, comparing with other people and feeling less than, so I have to fight for more? How do I not get caught up in that energy? And then how do I contribute something different? Well, the experience of gratitude gives you that, because you're falling naturally into what is in this moment, exploring that, loving that, receiving that naturally, honoring that, being grateful for that. And so because of that, abundance comes to you because you're open for it. Isn't that just so beautiful? But that's what these techniques give you. So you're moving yourself out of kind of like the whirlwind or the craziness that a lot of people are in, or what we see in the news, regardless of whether a lot of people are in it or not. That mentality, you have the ability to change. And then the next technique that we play with and explore is love. Oh, love, love, love. It sounds so ordinary and common, but true unconditional love is a source within itself. It's not because of someone else. It's not because of a thing. So most people identify love or being loving or being loved by someone else. I'm loving because I can love you. I'm loved because of you loving me. But true unconditional love has no source. It's the essence of life itself. It's the heartbeat of all of us. It's beyond the heartbeat. It's the space in between the heartbeats. It's the essence, the foundation of life, where life that we know comes from. And that exists beyond us. That exists through us. And that will always exist even when we die. So it's eternal. So that to access that quality of love means that you start to recognize your own good, your own perfection, your own deserving of being on this planet for a purpose, for a reason that's beyond someone else's attention, that's beyond someone else telling you that you're good or bad. You know, a lot of us strive for the love of our parents or our friends, or we fight for the love of our partner, or we get confused with the love of our friends because of people's actions or inactions. Yet this love is beyond that. It doesn't mean that we deny our friendships and our humanity and our life here, but because we're not dependent on it, we bring it back to ourselves. All that love, all that goodness, all that knowledge that who you are is absolutely perfect. We bring that back to ourselves and let that live through us. Let that guide us. Let that be the heartbeat behind our interactions with everyone else, not this neediness, not this attention-seeking, grabbing stuff. It's a huge difference. So what you're doing when you actively change your attention through your own meditation or through the Bright Path, you're doing so much more. You're exploring who you are. You're loving who you are. You're learning to love who you are with all your flavors. You're learning to love this world with all its flavors. And you're helping consciousness rise and expand and be filled with love. This eternalness of life, this eternalness of existence is eternal regardless of how we dance in it. And we can dance in it the hard way and struggle through our day and struggle through our life and feel less than and have all our patterns telling us we're not good enough and be upset by everything. Or we can choose to learn to dance through it in beauty and wonder. And I've always been attracted to that. I've always been attracted to what is the purpose of my life? Why am I really here? What is this really all about? How am I really supposed to love you and understand you? And that makes life exciting. Okay, there's lots of noise around me right now, so I'm just going to go. I hope that helped you. I love you. Bye.